You've seen me build transport networks, you've seen me build cities, and you've even seen me build football clubs, but today I'm doing something I have never done before. I'm building my very own rescue centre, thanks to Global Rescue. Hey everyone, it's M4J here, and welcome to Global Rescue. This is a game that's been on my radar for a little while now, actually. As you can see in the corner down here, this is made by three brothers from southern Germany. This is actually the same development team as City Bus Manager. I've made videos on that game in the past. I still play it almost daily. I just don't make videos on it anymore, but it was an incredibly fun game to play. Still is an incredibly fun game to play. And they announced a little while ago that they were making this. I've already talked about Global Rescue on my other channel, the Gaming Chronicle, if you want to go check that out. This was one of the games that I spotlighted to watch out for from Gamescom this year. And here it is. I have been very fortunate to be given 2 days early access, so by the time you're watching this, I'd have already had this game for a couple of days. Thank you, first of all, to the developers for that, and second of all, I cannot wait to show this off. Quick synopsis as to what this game is. If you've played City Bus Manager, you'll know the basics of that. You create your own bus company and you can run it from anywhere in the world, and it uses real map data in order to create the world that you run your company in. This is very similar, except obviously you're not running a bus company, you're running a emergency service. So it might be fire, might be medical, it might be police. I think SWAT are in here as well. I think they're more of the US terms than the British terms. You'll have to bear with me if I say something that you might not be familiar with. For example, we don't really call them EMTs, which I believe is emergency medical treatment, something like that. We just call that the ambulance service. But yeah, I don't want to waste any more of your time, so we're going to head into this. Now, this is where we start off. So, we can be police or fire at the start here, and we can choose between Berlin, obviously in Germany, and Orlando, Florida, USA. I've already got an idea as to what I want to do. I want to be the fire department in Orlando. We get to play three in-game days. Yeah, it's a bit late here tonight, guys. I got this code very early in the day and then sort of had loads of other things to do, so I'm only just sitting down to play it now, so again, you'll have to forgive me for that. We get 3 in-game days to play as part of this demo. This demo will be available to you all on the day of release as part of Steam Next Fest, so I do suggest you check it out if you haven't done so already. And if you're watching this in the future and the game has been released, I would predict, I haven't obviously got a verdict yet, but I would predict that you pick this up and check it out as well. We're going to go Orlando. We're going to go fire department. Let's play. As I said, this is a really intriguing idea for a game. The bus company one was fun, as I said, and not the same developers, but NIMBY Rails is a similar idea. You create your own rail lines there, again using real map data.
Welcome to our team.
But this, I'm very much looking forward to.
Operations Manager. I am counting on your expertise and commitment to ensure safety and order here.
I'm going to let the guy talk.
First,
hopefully
choose
you
a
can hear him.
location for your first base. The price varies depending on the location and size of the site. We will provide you with the construction costs for your first base in the form of a loan, which you can repay in small installments. As a result, these costs will not affect your starting capital.
So already, this is different to City Bus Manager, because in that, it's all 2D map views, whereas this, very different. Now what I don't know is how similar to actual Orlando this is. My assumption, and this is an assumption, is it's using sort of a basic idea. Like, I feel like this is maybe like International Drive or something, but I don't know much about Orlando, as I said. I don't think we're going to be seeing Disney World or Universal in this. Let's put it that way. Now I'm thinking here, we kind of want to be near the freeway, do we not? Because if there is an emergency across the city, that's an interesting layout of the road there. But yeah, if there is an incident and we need to get there quick, it probably makes sense to be near the main road. So I'm going to build Why can't I build it there? That's what I want to know. I thought this was a road here, but this is a railway. Yeah, how close can I get to... Maybe over here? By the water? But then this is also a freeway, I think. Oh, these do have names. So that's West Colonial Drive. North Garland Avenue. This doesn't have a name. I'm going to stop bleating on and actually pick a location, because I feel like the game wants you to do this bit quick. Over here. This looks like a good spot. We are near the freeway. We can access it quite quickly. There's a junction just over here. But we're also quite near sort of a built-up area as well. So I feel like, as long as traffic isn't too bad in this, I feel like this works.
I would also like to welcome you. I will provide you with useful information to help you get started.
Well, they got the posh blokes out for this game, didn't they?
Building up your base, hiring employees, and buying vehicles. As soon as you are finished, the local emergency calls will be forwarded to your base.
Okay. Build an office room. Minimum size 6x4. I feel like the office should go towards the back of the site and the vehicles should go at the front. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense. 6x4. So let's say we do like an 8x8 or future-proof. The office must be accessible via at least one door. Can I move the camera up and down? Doesn't look like I can. That was one of my complaints actually about City Bus Manager, is you couldn't move the camera much. There was a zoom limit, and there was a... I think this might be a road around the outside actually, so I don't want to put the door there. I think I want to put the door there. And then 2 desks. Let's do that. Okay, build a kitchen. So this is very similar. Whoops. This is very similar already to City Bus Manager. Feels very familiar. Right. Put a door in. And then we'll put some fridges in. I'll put 2 in. Build a bathroom. Well, that fills the rest of this block quite nicely, I would say. There we go. Again, this feels very familiar. So we're going to do this. And that's where your toilets go. And then we'll put door, 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 door. Toilet, toilet, toilet. And I'm sure it's going to tell me to do some other stuff in a second. But right now, I want to focus on a sink. And a bin. And I've just noticed... there's a shower here, which we didn't have before. So I'm actually going to put a shower in that one. Alrighty. And then a bedroom. That's new. I've not seen that before, but I'm going to put that here. I don't know how... maybe we'll do like a 6x4 for the bedroom. And then the door for it can come off of the office here. And then for the beds, you could do it like a bunk. And then a nightstand there and there. And I'm sure you can put things on top of them, maybe. Put windows in. Yeah, that might do it, to be honest. Right, small parking space. This is where we get into things now. So, sidewalk first. We'll put around here. Like so. Do we go with a large? I think we go with a large. Ah, so we need some streets. Ah, okay. It's a bit gritty. That's fine. If we could fit 2 there, actually, that's a good start. And then buy at least 2 vehicles. Well, maybe we don't need to worry about that right now, but I am just going to put those there. And for the large parking spaces, I'm going to put 1 there and 1 there. I feel like we're going to be asked to put a gas station in at some point, so I'm just going to stick that there. Vehicle wash, I'm less worried about. Let's buy some vehicles. So, we get the Liberty. I don't really know what the difference is in all of these. They appear to be all the same. I like Orion. Orion's a nice name. That looks kind of... It's got the German word on the front there, but it looks kind of British. So I guess we'll buy ourselves one of those. And then another one. And there they are. They've arrived.
Emergency dispatchers handle incoming emergency calls and then stay on the line to get always the latest updates and keep you informed throughout. If all dispatchers are busy, incoming calls will be placed on hold. Over time, you will therefore need to hire more dispatchers and provide them with desks.
Okie dokie. So we need to hire 2 employees. Emergency dispatcher. Well, you look like you're the best one, skill-wise, and you're not the most expensive. So that's good. And I guess you, because you're also quite cheap. Hire at least 2 more employees that match your vehicles. So fire department. You. And you. Nice.
Looks like you're ready to go. Your first emergency call will certainly come soon. You will receive an assessment at regular intervals and will be given a budget for the following period based on your performance. As long as you are not dealing with emergencies, you can take care of the other tasks that also need to be done and are displayed in your to-do list.
I'm sort of distracting myself here by building stuff. These characters are a lot more detailed than City Bus Manager. These look awesome. Can I click you? No. That's a shame. Yeah, this looks really cool. I feel like you need like somewhere to sit. Like a couch. So when you're on standby, you at least have, you know, something fun to do. If you've ever been to a real fire station, you know, they have the, you know, the entertainment stuff, shall we say. What was a TV? I feel like the TV needs to go there then, and then we can grab... I mean, I should really be, you know, playing the game right now, but I guess I am playing the game. I'm having fun. That's the main thing. Let's put that there, and then we'll move this to there. We'll put a whiteboard next to the pinboard, and then we'll put a window in. One there, and one there. I hope this is, you know, somewhat free to do. I'm not entirely sure how that's in the way, but yeah, we'll put the bin there. And then maybe a plant, which was going to go next to the door. I suppose I could still do that. Yeah, there's a lot more detail in this game than in City Bus Manager. But, you know, City Bus Manager is designed to be a transport simulator. Whereas this, I feel like, is a bit more focused on the base building side of it. These chaps going to sit down? Or chap and chapette? I can't actually remember who we've got. Layla and Gleb, who have identical portraits. And then here we've got Ignacio and Jonathan. Okie dokie. Do I need to do this now? School visit for fire safety education. Wait for assignment. Oh, okay. So that's not actually come in yet. Alrighty. Where's my base? I've lost it already. Over here. Yeah, being able to actually explore the city. That's new. That's exciting. I'm a big fan of that.
A dog was left in a car that keeps getting hotter and hotter.
Now things need to happen fast. Send the correct vehicles by clicking on them and dispatching them to the emergency site.
Alright, here we go. So they're sprinting. And they're off. Look at that. Oh, bit of teleportation there. That's absolutely fine. As I said, this is a demo. So some of the stuff like this, ignore. It's a demo. You know, we're not expecting games to be perfect. I think there's a lot of expectation these days on even demos to be 100% refined and perfect. They're never going to be. That's the whole point of a demo, is it demonstrates the game, but it isn't, you know, the final product. There is a bug reporter on this, of course. I'm not anticipating any major bugs, of course, because these guys do know what they're doing. I mean, as I said, the fire engine here is incredibly detailed. It's following the road nicely. Nothing wrong there. I'm just following it here to see if traffic actually gets out of the way of it. Let's see. Can I actually see... Aha. I don't think we can see the car, though. Unless it spawns in as we get closer. Oh, just took the nose off that
First
car.
emergency services have arrived. Click on the vehicles in the mission marker and assign them the tasks they should perform on site.
Right,
The
you.
higher the qualifications of the employees and the more employees working on a task, the faster it will be completed, which can be crucial depending on the urgency.
Well, I mean, you should never, ever leave a dog locked in a overheating car. Under any circumstances, even when it's got that weird climate control thing that some cars have these days, it's still not advisable. So hopefully our guys here can work quickly to get Doggo out of the car. But yeah, nice little first task, really. I'd say that was on the easy end of the spectrum. We've still got this school fire visit thing here.
After a mission
There we go, we're done.
successfully completed, the vehicles automatically return to base. However, you can also assign them another task immediately if necessary.
So I'm going to send these guys now to the school. So I feel like that is the next, well, it is the next task, obviously. And we need to get our money back. Hang on. Can I send you again to somewhere else? Yes, I can. That's cool. I appreciate that. Is there a way to follow the fire engine? Doesn't look like there is. Where are we going here? Over there. That's actually not too far away. That is one of the problems with these, you know, emergency type games is never do pre-prep. Unless it's like, if we had another team, so a couple of other firefighters, that's slightly different. Oh. Okay, that looks a bit unique. That might just be because we're like time warping there. Seems to be spinning in circles. Yeah, again, there's no real detail as to what we're doing here, but that could well be in the final game. Assign task, extinguish fire. Yeah, sorry, I was saying don't really do any pre-prep because, you know, there I was sending them to the school and then another emergency pops up. But I feel like we're not far away from the school now. Where's the school? School's over there, so it's not a million miles away. We're closer to that than we are to our base, I believe. It might be about the same. But yeah, hopefully we can get over there after this, although it is night time. So they've kept the students in for quite a long time after hours in order to get this fire safety education. They're very serious about their fire safety education in the schools in Orlando, clearly. And there we go. Right. Whoops. Okay, hang on. Grab you. Send to. They've got loads of energy still, so there's no problem there. And hopefully nothing comes up whilst we're doing that. But, on the off chance that it does, let's see if we can hire some more. Yeah, see, that's what I was afraid of. Extinguish a garbage can. So, right, you're going to go to the school. These guys over here are going to head to... Oh, crikey. Okay. I feel like this isn't going to work out then, but... Let's see if I can fit this in. New evaluation. Oh, that's good. Oh, wow. Look at the money. The remuneration. That's my favourite word, because I absolutely cannot stand it. I always think of it as numeration, not muneration. But yeah. Burning electrical box. Off you go. So we've got two teams out there now, and I don't know where either of them are going. Oh, they're literally within like 3 streets of one another. That's cool. Yeah, I don't want to fast forward too much here, because we've got 3 days we get in the demo here, and we're already on day 2. I think we get to choose a new team. I did read, there was a press release that came with this, and I do read them, I promise. But there are times where, you know, you just want to get in the game, hit the ground running, as it were. Alrighty. Fireman Sam has arrived. Let's go. So you, assign task, extinguish garbage can. You, assign task, extinguish fire. We are, after all, the fire brigade. And then there was this, a company building acceptance.
The garbage can was extinguished.
So far, so
Right,
good.
you. You can go to the building acceptance now. If we have another emergency come in, that's what these guys are for. I think this is the new team by the looks of it, because they are, excuse me, a little on the sluggish side. We want a new patrol car apparently, so let's see if we can get that. Is that for police now? Yes, it is. Again, that kind of looks like the British one, although that's Polizzi. That looks Italian. That looks cool. I do kind of like one of those. Yeah, let's do it.
Fire was successfully extinguished.
Right, that fire is out, so you guys are heading back to base for now. Did you arrive? Yep. I wish I could just click this window, and not necessarily the vehicle, but I understand if you have more than one team arrive, it would be, you know, it's better to micromanage them that way. Right, I've got to improve the appearance of our fleet. How on earth am I going to achieve that? I guess by washing some vehicles. Let's put the vehicle wash sort of over here, away from everything. I'm going to imagine you are quite clean, but we'll get you washed anyway. Oh, we should probably hire some people to actually operate you as well, right? Police. You're cheap. You're somewhat good as well. There you go. So I don't know if we need one of these guys to come over and... Yep, straight away. Alright, that's that question answered. Fire engine has just arrived back. Oh, you're filthy. Well, that explains it. You need washing. Again, I'm assuming it will get added in the future. I can't see your fuel. I can't see your fuel either. So I'm going to assume the fire engine will need washing and refueling. Yeah, this is cool. I'm enjoying it. Boom. Completed another task. Improve your reputation. So I think the only way we're going to do that is by completing these tasks here as well. So you... Yeah, you're a little on the tired side. So I'm going to send you to the fire drill. Oh, no. Alright, hang on. I'm going to send you to the noise disturbance, and then I'm going to send you to the fire drill. There we go. Hope no other emergencies come in, although if they do... Where's our other fire engine? Oh, you're on your way back. Okay. Taking the slow path. Oh, the fire drill's there. Oh, the Walt Disney Theatre. Okay. That is something in actual Orlando. I did not realise we were... I did not realise we were setting up right next to the Walt Disney Theatre. Well, there you go. There's theatre out the window as well. You just see all the emergency vehicles leaving. So yeah, we have to question the witnesses here. This game goes quite in depth with this sort of thing. When I was doing my research for it last month, the fact that you have to build facilities to question witnesses, I was kind of like, oh, that's pretty cool. It's not really the sort of thing that the guy who designs the emergency response center would actually have to worry about. But yeah, you don't just build the depot here, you run it too. Where are we going? Down here, East Amelia Street. Alrighty. While you're doing that, how close are you now to... Oh, I need to wait a little bit longer for you. Oh, you're on site.
A fare dodger became aggressive and insulted and attacked a train attendant.
Oh, crikey. Okay, that's another police matter, so I think we need another police vehicle. Sorry, I'm used to pausing in City Bus Manager. So we'll get another patrol car. Let's go with a Patriot this time. Cool. Right, you. Maintenance. Wash. And refuel. And then you send to Fare Dodger. Are you at the noise disturbance yet? You're just pulling in now. That's good timing, isn't it? Is there a button that gets me back to the depot quick? I don't know. Where are you going? Oh, okay. You're doing it like that. Right, assign task. Resolve. And then I suppose question as well. Are you doing both? No. Alright, we'll question the witnesses first. That might be useful. Where are you? Okay, you're arriving. Thankfully, no fires right now.
The witness statements were recorded.
Alright, you, assign, resolve. Good. You've probably just turned onto the right street now, have you? There you are. So you are going to arrest the perpetrator first, and then we'll question the witnesses. An unknown call. I don't know what to do with that. Is that something I have to do back at base? No? Maybe? Alright, you guys need to rest. You've been quite busy. Recording a witness statement. Oh, is that... That's not here, is it? No. That might be when you get back, actually. But you... God, how long does it take to arrest someone?
The perpetrator has escaped and can no longer be found.
Oh, that's not good. That's certainly not going to help the reputation. I don't know, is this bugged out? I don't think it has. Is it? If this is part of this, then that's fine. Are you all done? Nope. You're just finishing up.
The cause of the noise was identified and appropriate measures were taken.
Right, cool. You. Yeah, we didn't arrest the perpetrator, which is annoying. But we're getting the witness statements at least.
Statements were recorded.
Okay, new evaluation. Less good. I think it was in the 90s before, whereas now it's only down in the 80s. Cool. Oops. Call incoming. Yeah, am I supposed to do something with this? Is this over here? Oh, we don't have staff. That's part of the problem. Alrighty, that makes more sense.
A dog was left in a car that keeps getting hotter and hotter.
Yep, overheating car again. So that's these guys. Nope. Right, where's the recorder witness statement? Where's my squad car? You're pretty close. There. You're heading back to base. You guys are heading off to that incident. Alrighty. Yeah, you're definitely juggling lots of plates in this game. I like the challenge. I hope in the future there is an option to automate a little bit more of this, because that's me being a relatively not lazy player, but you know, I like to have automatic refueling, better beds, reduced dirt, additional bases, that's cool, fuel consumption, and then over here more vehicles, squad car, that's a van, but yeah, fire department, ladder truck, that'd be awesome. Okay, have we unlocked EMT then? No, we have not. Not yet. Okay. So you're heading over there. You're heading over here. So you're going to get there first. There you go. Assign, record. You're going to get there second. Assign, check. And then you're going to get there third. Assign, rescue. I don't know what happened here with this call. It seems no one answered the phone. You are there now, though.
The dog was not freed in time and suffered health problems.
No, what happened? I sent it out straight away.
A burglar has been reported in an apartment.
Do I have a free car? Yeah, you. Home burglary. Wow, yeah, we're definitely juggling plates here. That's a lot going on.
Person was checked, but nothing suspicious was found.
The suspicious person was checked and nothing suspicious was found. That's good. So we got an arrest to make over here. If nothing else comes in, then I'll just focus my attention on this. Nope, there's another witness statement that needs... Oh, hang on. We'll set you up first. Arrest. Right. You're over there. You're quite a long way away, actually. But that's fine. We need to get our...
A caller reports a stolen smartphone. Action must be taken quickly to prevent the perpetrator from escaping.
I don't know how to deal with this. Hang on. Arrest perpetrator, question witnesses. Right. Again, you can't build whilst paused. But you can this way. So small parking space. I think, yeah, again, the small vehicles we're going to park just outside the building like this. We won't put anything there though, because that could be an additional street. In fact, if I build that now... I don't know if that's a double-ended building. I don't think it is. But let's assume we'll give ourselves some space. There you go. We'll get another car and then we'll get another officer. We'll go a bit more expensive this time. Why not? And then you send to the theft. I feel like you're not going to get there in time though. Which is a shame. You might do though. If we break the sound barrier, we could get there in time. So you're doing your thing. Another call coming in. No idea what. Actually, let's send you to... What are you? The theft. Send you to the theft. And then you will send to the witness statement. Why are you going that way?
The burglar was still on site and could be arrested.
Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. Arrest.
A tree is blocking a road and needs to be
Right.
removed.
Fire team. Let's get you out. Send to tree on the road. Let's go.
A motorist attempted to drive past, resulting in scratches to their vehicle. The damage must be documented
report
for insurance
damage.
purposes.
Oy vey. This is tricky. Exceptionally high crime rate. Well, that's not good either, is it? No. We've got 10 seconds to arrest the perpetrator here. I feel like they're going to get away. Yeah.
With the stolen smartphone.
That's a shame. We'll question the witnesses still, though. But I feel like we could have done a little bit better with that one. Where's the tree? Oh, on the freeway. That's different. Yeah, these calls. We don't seem to be answering the calls quick enough. Is there a reason for that? Guys? What are you playing at? This door. Where's move? Up here. I'm going to move the door to there. Okay. So our new operator can now sit down and actually do some work. Tree on the road. How far away are we from that?
A caller reports a stolen wallet. Action must be taken quickly to prevent the perpetrator from escaping.
You send to theft. Okay, you're dealing with that theft. That's fine. You're heading to this theft. Right. Assign. Arrest. Are you at the... Yep, you're there. Assign. Cut down and remove the tree. And then we'll do the record of damage.
Perpetrator was able to escape with the stolen wallet.
Record a witness statement. Oh
Residents
man, there's
report
so
that
much
young
happening.
people are damaging a street lamp.
Vandalism. You. Send to the vandalism. Oh man, yeah, my head's spinning. There's quite a lot happening in this now. The vandalism's all the way over here. Yeah, we're not in a good place at all. We should have gone a bit more central, I think. I thought it'd be a case of, you know, our vehicles would just swing over to the freeway, bomb down here, and then cut across to where they needed to be.
Complaints have been received because
But
the
that
tree
doesn't
has
seem
still
to be
not
the
been
case.
removed.
Alright, you're recording the damage now. Oh, our vehicle fleet is
Perpetrators
looking
managed
terrible.
to escape and only material damage remains.
Oh, yeah, you're
Assigned
questioning the
emergency
witnesses.
Services cannot complete the task record damage and are waiting for new instructions.
Record damage. I thought I did that, didn't I? Oh, is it the police that records the damage?
Assigned emergency services cannot complete the task record damage and are waiting
Ow.
for new instructions.
In that case, yeah, you head back to base. I don't have a free car. I do have a free car.
A silent alarm was triggered in a shop.
Oh my life. Burglary in a shop. That's your priority. There's so much happening. It keeps you on your toes. That's for sure. Right, you. assess damage, and then you need to get over there to record damage. You're heading back to base. That's fine. Where's the other thing? The burglary is over here. We're about to run out of time.
Is already coming to an end.
Yeah, 5
the game
minutes.
will end in 5 minutes.
Well,
At the end of the demo, the
certainly
game
am
will
not
ask you to
complaining.
provide some brief feedback. We would be very grateful if you could take a minute to do so. Thank you very much.
I'm certainly not complaining. There's a lot going on.
Detector has reported the development of smoke.
No one told the operators, obviously, that the demo was coming to an end.
The screaming neighbor has crushed the smoke alarm and has to be arrested.
The screaming
Perpetrator
neighbour.
managed to escape with their loot.
Oh no. Well, our reputation's gone through the floor, but at least, you know, we've had fun. We've all had fun today, right? This is definitely a game that I recommend you try out for yourselves. Because as good as it is for me to sit here and say there's a lot of fun to be had, it's definitely something you guys have to experience yourself as well.
Left in a car that keeps getting hotter
So
and
this
hotter.
is Global Rescue. The demo will end in... Is that 5 minutes real time? Does that matter if I fast forward or not? I don't know. I've completely lost track of what I'm doing. There's a smoke detector here. So someone needs to be arrested for that, I heard. And then you... You better? Yeah. Yeah, I feel like there needs to be a little bit more... Like you can do it from here maybe? Choose a squad to head out or something like that. Or once they arrive at the incident, maybe you can do it from here as well as here. Even though you've got these, it is quite tricky. When did that one come in? Oh, that's the dog. Are we rescuing the dog? I don't actually know. Apologies, dog. Yeah, I feel like there's a little bit more control needed over here. And a button to head back to your HQ, which I'm not seeing one.
The owners must be identified.
Oh man, we've got to identify owners. Right, you. Dog. Okie dokie. Where are you going? You seem to be stuck in traffic, maybe? Or are you just taking your time coming back? No, you are stuck in traffic. Put your blues on. You know, we're not here to mess around, are we? Man, oh man. Yeah, it's a little bit overwhelming as well. But, as I said, it's a good challenge. It's very different to running a bus company, for sure. I'm not sure why we didn't just go this way to get over to there. I think the maps will be more realistic. Once the... Oh. Arrest. I think the maps will be more realistic. There may be more added here. I'd like to see more of a top-down view of the map as well, like the individual street layouts and stuff, particularly when choosing the base location. But apart from that, I mean, it's a very solid feeling game. It feels demo-y, that's for sure, but it feels like the complete game is in here.
And must be extinguished.
Oh man, I thought the
Crowd of
thing was
people
ending.
has formed around the burning building.
Right, are you done? I feel like you're done. So you can now leave. Oh no, were you still... Oh, you were still working. There was definitely a tick next to it there.
Ishak reports a shoplifting incident. The perpetrator has to be picked up and arrested.
Right, you're still working. Oh man, yeah, sorry, I thought the demo was going to finish. But, no. We're going to get you washed, and then we're going to send you out to the shoplifting. Where's the other fire engine? You're over here. Are you actually doing stuff? Extinguish the fire. Right, you need a third. Yeah, we don't have enough vehicles for you. So we're going to have to make some sacrifices. Alrighty. There we go. We've reached the end. I think the ambulance would have been a fun one to try, but it wasn't available in this. Maybe we could have started with the police first and then got the fire. But either way, I think we'd have ended up with the similar situation. It's a very fun game. I had a very good time playing it. So, as I said, feel free to check it out. Global Rescue will be available on Steam for the next week as part of Steam Next Fest. And if you haven't already, check out City Bus Manager as well. Same developers, same concept, but executed very, very differently. And I've had a blast. So, thank you very much, everybody, for watching. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. Plenty more games like this coming up in the future. And when this comes out on full release, I'm sure I'll make a little mini series on it as well. So if you want to see that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. You can drop some comments down below as well. Let me know what you think of the game and all that good stuff. And yeah, thanks for watching again. Have a great evening. And until next time, I will see you soon.